testing up the video quality for this leather workshop studio. Hello, welcome back to Noarth Creations here in the workshop. This is episode 2 of the leather tote bag, black and burgundy. On the last episode, you saw me make the pattern and then cut out the bottom, do a little bit of wet forming to get this ridge here. If you haven't seen that, you can go back and check out episode 1. I'll take you guys over and we will take the white thread out of the union lock stitch and we will put red thread in its place. If you're new to this channel, I help you learn to be more creative from my lessons in leathersmithing by giving you the best tips, tools, and practices. So consider subscribing. I make leather videos showcasing how I make these products. So let's get into today's content. Thanks for joining. So here's the union. I'm going to take out this white thread and replace it with that spool of red thread right there. So what I did is I tied a knot right there to the white thread and the red thread. And then all you got to do is just pull on this end as you can see the red thread come up through the loops, around that wheel, through the tensioner, and then around the guide wheel, and then it goes into the back of the machine. So then all you do is you pull that out. There goes your white thread. Pull that through. Thread it through the last eye here. Raise your foot. And that's the top thread. Bottom thread. Take out the black. Get the red. Put it in so the thread is leading towards you on the bottom. Very good. I applied glue to the face and the underside. Okay, that's going to work. Lightly hammer it together, that way it's got a decent bond. Here we have some burgundy, quite soft, pliable, moves around easy. It's about 3 to 4 ounce thickness, 2 millimeters, 2.5 millimeters about. And it's quite nice. It's going to go nice with the black and red stitching. So here's what we've got to work with. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Blemish here, blemish here. All right, so I need to cut 2 rectangles at 23 5/8 by 12.5. That way I have about 3/4 of an inch extra on my ends to do a seam, which we'll get to after this. So what I'm going to do is take the square. None of my edges are straight here, so I'm going to start off. I'm going to make this my start corner right here. Okay, let's get cutting. Quick strop before I start cutting, because blades can always be sharper. These OFA blades, made in Japan, if you take them out of the box and they're razor sharp and you run them on this, they'll actually be sharper than they are from factory, which is pretty good, so watch out. Good for straight lines on soft leather like this when you're cutting against a ruler. Okay, there we are, 1, 2. So what I'll end up doing, I'll sew them 3/4 of an inch back from this edge, and then these get folded back around like this on the inside of the bag, and then it gets sewn again 3 times. So each side will have 3 stitch lines, 1 that's hidden. So next, I'll head over to the skiving machine, where I will skive all 4 edges no more than 1/2 inch back, because that way I'll be able to feather down the edges nice and even. Then they can get sewn together, and then they can get sewn to this, and then this and that can get sewn to this, one step at a time. Right, here I'm over at the SHEATH skiver. What it does is it uses a rotating cylindrical blade to put a bevel on the edge of your leather. So let's get cracking. Right, look at that. I'll sew 3/4 of an inch back all the way, top to bottom, and then I'll open it up and you'll see what happens next. All right, there goes the dastardly heater again, but that's okay because I'm making progress. This is coming along. I'm enjoying this project. It's been a lot of fun so far. Getting out of the usual belts and sheaths, little and stuff like that. This is a bigger project. It's fun. I'm liking it. Before I glue these together, I gotta make my straps. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna mark the center at the top and at the bottom. This strap is a bit thick for this garment, so I'm going to skive it here on the belt splitter. I like that. That's how long I need it to be, which is 13 and a half. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 at 1 inch by 13 and a half. Bottoms of the strap, I'm going to skive just a little bit down. Boom. So here I am gluing the hand straps together with the D-rings attached. I dyed the ends where the loop goes through for the D-ring. And now I'm just slapping some glue on to hold it together so I can finish the straps and then glue them on to the sides. So yeah. All right, so that's gonna be it for part 2 of the all leather tote bag. In this episode, you saw me finish this piece, the bottom of the belt. Bottom belt for the bottom. This will get sewn together after I take the sides that you saw me cut out, skive, and then mark. So there's going to be handles that go like this, right inside the thing, kind of like that. Okay, you can kind of see what I'm getting at. Okay, that is pretty neat. That's gonna look awesome. All right, I'm excited about this. So, tune in for part 2. Next video, you'll see me attach all of these pieces together, make some pockets, make some handles that'll attach to these. But yeah, till next time, keep that stick on the ice.